feel good. Doesn't feel good at all. There's Mr. Frank. Not feeling it today. Not feeling all that well. Just bleh. I think I ate too much crap this weekend. That's the problem. How much blacker can your wardrobe be? None. None blacker. Even my socks are black. And my underwear. And my sports bra. All black. None more black. Where is everyone? I know, exactly. It's odd. It's like you don't get it, people. Some people, like, will pop in and pop out, but then they never say anything, which I don't like. Because I keep telling everybody. Like last week when I got off early because the power went out, I was like, Nick was like, oh, I went to jump in and say something. I was like being quiet. I'm like, well, just say something. Because it helps my algorithm if you even just say hi. Amanda will not be on today. She had something to do. I talked to her earlier today. She had asked me, she's like, "Are you going to be on just just today and not for the rest of the week?" I said, "Yeah, probably. I probably won't be on Tuesday. I'm going to try, but Wednesday we're leaving about noon, and then obviously Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday I will be gone, and I will be back next Monday." Nick, no idea. Tim, who the hell's Tim? Maybe Tom? Detective hasn't been in a while. NSC, I don't know who NSC is. Gigi Allen, I believe Gigi Allen is dead. Georgia R, he might be on, who knows. Chad, the Michael, the guy from Lower. Yeah, all these people. Who knows where all these people are? I've heard that before. She'd probably go into that coffee shop without you. Son of a bitch, you think so? I gotta go. I gotta go run to the coffee shop. I just feel I feel off today. Mentally, I just feel off. Yeah, she probably went to the coffee shop, and right now the lady is just like standing around. Like 20 minutes later, Amanda will get up and be like, can I get my coffee?" And she'll, "Oh, I'm sorry, we were freshly brewing it magically without anybody touching anything." She'll go, "Well, give me some coffee," and then she's like, psh, psh, psh. "Would you like foam on that?" There you go. That was a nice segue, right? That was good. That was a good one. That was just clean and efficient. I just feel like crap. Ugh. Very natural. I'm looking forward to being done with all this travel. Time for your weekly COVID infection. Yeah, I don't. No, that's not. That's not it. It's not COVID. It's just mental. It's mental COVID. I just feel run down. I watched Heat, a messed up doc on Netflix, Into the Fire, The Lost Daughter, I think it's called. I saw the commercial. We saw the commercial for it. Was it good or no? We watched a my wife's like it's a real wrist flare. Oh, that sounds fun. My wife's like, here's a controller. I'm like, no, you find something. I always find crap. And then she went on, I guess Netflix. We saw the commercial for that one, the trailer, and I was like, meh. Then she's like, "Oh, what's this one? It's a basketball movie with Adam Sandler." And I'm like, Adam Sandler has about 400 movies he's done for Netflix. I'm like, you know what? Let's watch it. Why not? And we did. It wasn't bad. It was one of those heartwarming stories. So we watched that. We watched the Adam Sandler Hustle, I believe it was called, the basketball movie. And then after, I'm like, that wasn't bad. It's better than the Adam Sandler all the stupid crap he's been putting out lately that make no sense. They're not even funny. Dude hasn't had a funny movie in 20 years. Then I was like, all right, what else you want? She's like, how about this one? It's a romantic comedy starring David Spade. I'm like, I guarantee you, looking at the cast of this is a Happy Madison. This is an Adam Sandler movie, and it was. We watched that too. Wasn't bad. Just goofy comedy. So we watched those last night. And then I'm like, I'm going to bed. I'm done feeling good. I'm done laughing. Also, my wife, while I was getting some writing in yesterday, my wife was watching The Wedding Singer was on. And that's one of those movies where she just watches it, no matter what part you're in. Where is everyone? I might do like a half an hour and give this crap up, you know? Give up the ghost. Not the band ghost, but just, you know, anyway. I think I need a freaking nap. It's good, it's twisted, but yeah, comma. Very delayed reaction there. Very. So Michael Schotter was using those bits things the other day. Apparently, I get paid for those. Apparently, I get a few shekels for every time he uses those. I'm thinking about writing Christian Throat. Probably, yeah, but you really gotta basically really give it out there of who you really are. Don't hide anymore. Just throw it all out there about your religious and your political feelings, and then fight everybody about it. Yeah, get some jingle, some change in my pocket, a little walking coin. A little change in my pocket, go jingling a ling. I wear my hat backwards so nobody knows. That's probably good. They'd be like, oh, what's that red hat he's wearing? Who knows what it is? I've not had lunch today, but I don't know if I want lunch. My stomach is a little untidy. My goal really is just to get to this next page. But I'm really not sure where everybody is. Is everybody actually working today? What the hell's going on? Every now and then I think of the people that are not. I'm like, hey, where's Peter Marsh? You know, he's back at work now. Hell ever happened to him? What happened to the Dave Dowd, who used to be in here all the time and say things that you weren't supposed to say and get me in trouble? That was Chad Lutsky. You know what I'm saying? I guess he gave up on Twitch now. Who knows? Ooh. Getting dizzy. Ooh. Yeah. Where's Dan Volpe? He came in once, didn't he? I got 375 followers. I think some of them would pop in on occasion. You'd think, yeah. 12 subscribers. I had, I think, 16 or 17 at one point. I know you've subscribed 6 times this week, so it's not you. Terrible novelist, exactly. That guy hasn't been in forever. The Moody Abigail, the lurker. The Eggin, I don't think she ever came in. That other one, though, she would come in. What about that German guy who brought 400 people, fake people with him? What the heck happened to him, you know? Just so many. Just so many. Hey, hey. Did you go see Trickster at Dingbats? I think that just was this weekend. Because I got 400 notices about it. Like, why am I following Facebook? Why am I following the Dingbats page? And why did Trickster post so many freaking times about a show at a little dive like that? You ever been at Dingbats? It looks like a dump. Is everybody inside? It is a dump. God, is it a dump? It's small. The bar is dirty. I'm trying to think of who I saw play there. I've been there several times over the years. Obviously not since like the 90s was probably the last time I was in there. It's like you walk in and you're back in like 1983. I'm thinking you guys played there 40 years ago when you guys were starting out, and now you're playing there. I don't know why. I guess to play a gig. I guess because Trade Winds ain't there anymore. People from Club NA said it was a dump. That's how you know it's a dump. You know what, though? I'm going to be honest with you. Club NA was a much nicer looking room than Dingbats. I will give them that. Much larger, too. Mellow and Tears. Hello. What's going on? Thanks for jumping in. What are we talking about today? We're talking about really bad New Jersey clubs from back in the day that are still in existence. Pretty much we can talk about anything we want today. Today is one of those days where I don't feel all that well. And I'm not going to be on for much longer, I don't think. That's what we're talking about. Practice. We're talking about practice. I don't feel good. I just feel like crap. Blah. I don't feel like I'm going to throw up. I just feel nauseous. I ate too much this weekend. I think that was the problem. I got Coca-Cola flavored Oreos, and I ate most of the box, which is not good. I'm thinking about doing a TikTok video of it. They weren't bad, but they leave a really bad aftertaste. It's like when you drink a bottle of Coke real fast and then you burp it up the rest of the night. I was burping it up the rest of the night. I also had for dinner last night and for lunch Saturday, I finished off a box in 2 days of Honey Nut Cheerios. That was my lunch and then my dinner. So I haven't had Honey Nut Cheerios in a while. And again, it's an aftertaste after you've eaten half of a box. My wife made croissants last night. So I had 2 really delicious big croissants. You don't even put anything on them. They're so good. They're so buttery. I'm trying to think of what else I ate. I don't know. I've eaten garbage. There was other. These cookies are terrible. I better eat them all and spare my wife the torture of eating these things. My wife doesn't even eat Oreos. I also got Oreos, like the dark chocolate Oreos. No soggies. Dark chocolate Oreos, and I ate some of those as well. But I've just been eating like junk. So there's like, oh, let me have a handful of potato chips. I got the Devil's Food Cake Entenmann's Donuts, and I ate an entire box of those in one day. So I've just been eating a lot of junk. I've not been walking. I've not been doing anything I'm supposed to be doing. So it's catching up to me. What you writing? I am writing Down and Dirty 3. Down and Dirty 2 just came out yesterday, as a matter of fact. The first 2 books of the 6-book plan series are out. And book 3, this will be released in December 15th, 2024. So I'm at 41,000 words of 63,000 words. So I'm getting there. My goal is, with the travel I have coming up, to finish this by about middle of October. And then get it to beta readers, and then get it to editor, and then go from there. I was supposed to be going to, I'm going to NINC conference in Tampa Wednesday through Sunday. Then the following weekend, we were supposed to go to New Jersey because her nephew is graduating from the Coast Guard Academy. Then we're like, oh, we got to fly because the driving is just too much. Because then the following week, we got to drive all the way to St. Louis for AuthorCon. And it's just like every freaking weekend, just came back from Nashville. And then we went to IHOP Saturday for dinner. I'm writing extreme splatter romance thrillers, Christian romance thrillers. And we went to IHOP because it was right near her new work. I had to go to the library, and then she took me to see her new, because they moved her office. So she went and showed me the new office. We brought her plants back. And then IHOP was right there, and we went to IHOP. Which I like IHOP. I like IHOP because I get an omelet, and I also get pancakes. Probably also part of the problem of me eating too much. And we were talking, and she's like, well, the only way we're going to get to New Jersey is we have to fly. We have to fly on Frontier. And also, some of the other people that are flying up there are going to be on that flight who I'm not a fan. I don't like these people. And I'm like, oh, all right, whatever. And she's like, you don't have to go. And I said, well, I feel like I do have to go. And she's like, why? I said, because it's supportive. You go to the crap things you don't want to go to with me. And then I feel like I got to go to crap things that I don't want to go to with you. And she's like, I'm going to be totally honest with you. I said, okay, be totally honest with you. She's like, I would rather you did not go and you just stayed home That way the cats are taken care of, and that way you're not stressing, and you're going to stress me out, and you don't like people, and you don't like being around all these people, and it would just be easier if you just stayed home. And I'm like, you're not going to be mad at me? She's like, no. I said, you know what? Pass the maple syrup, and all right, I won't go. Just buy yourself a ticket. Because then she's going to fly into Philly, then she's got to rent a car, she's going to drive across New Jersey to Cape May. You know, she's going to fly in next Thursday, get a hotel, spend the night, and then Friday it's like 11 to 1, and then she's got to get on a plane like late in the afternoon. So it's not like you're even doing anything, you know. I'm focused on Amish-themed extreme splatter romance thrillers at the moment, which is something we should all be focused on. I've been to IHOP in a long, long time. There's not an IHOP on this side of town. There's only a really, really bad Denny's. Because, you know, we're in Florida. There's no diners. There's no real diners. And I like IHOP. Again, I like IHOP because I can get an omelet and I can also get pancakes with it. But you're spoiled up there, being in the land of diners. Why would you go to a fucking IHOP when you can go to 400 diners in each square mile? Doesn't even make sense. So yeah, so that's that. So I don't have to go now, which is good. But I told Amanda, because she was going to cover on that Thursday, she'd come and feed the cats. I'm like, you still need to come over, and the two of us need to write. So that'll be good. Man, I love IHOP chicken fried steak. I'm going to be honest with you. I only really have omelets. I had the big steak omelet, which is pretty good. That's your go-to IHOP dish. You gotta have a go-to. My go-to is normally the Western omelet. I like their Western omelet. But I'm like, you know, the big steak, because when you put some salsa, they give you a little cup of salsa you put on that. Dump some salsa on it. Denny's is moons over my hammock. You shouldn't even be going to Denny's living up there. That should be a sin. Anytime we go to the Denny's here near the airport, the waitresses are usually fighting, or there's like 4 tables seated, and there's like 12 people waiting. It's just always there's one cook in the back, and he's yelling at people to pick up orders and stuff. It's just always very stressful. Very stressful. Also, I only put blueberry syrup on my IHOP pancake. Interesting. Shelly tried the pecan syrup, but she thought it was all right. Just put a little bit on. Who the hell was that? Driving by like a maniac. Yeah. All this talk of food is making me nauseous now again. Whew. I don't know where everybody is, right? Where is everybody? I'll say it again. I'm just not going to be on here for much longer. Also want everybody to remind everybody to subscribe or resubscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. It helps me a lot. And also follow me on YouTube. That also helps me a lot. I appreciate this. On YouTube, not only are all of these dropped onto YouTube after the fact, but there are a ton of other videos on there as well. I'm not really big on the fancy syrups. You know, make mine maple. Make mine Aunt Jemima. And that's, you know, I'm good. It's Step-Parents Day, so that's probably why. Oh, yeah, it's Step-Parents Day. It's a big, big holiday. It's a big one. All right, I think I'm going to wrap this up. Appreciate you people hanging out with me today. I wish there were more of yous, but I gotta go lay down. I just feel like crap. I will probably not see you tomorrow. I will not be on Wednesday or Friday this week. So I will see everybody next Monday. So hold off. Maybe if you hit the next bit, I can't. It's a lot of sentences. I'm just like, I looked at it and I'm like, no, that's like half a page. I can't write half a page. I'm done. I'm done. And if Nick was going to be there, Nick, if you're there, you better say something now. Otherwise, you're not really helping me. All right, everybody. I will see you next Monday. You have a great, great week without me.